a little Malibu and little pineapple, orange, mango, citrus moment, darling. How's everybody doing this evening, afternoon, morning, whenever y'all watching this video? Just thank you so much for watching me, darling. This is Chalaki News, where we talk about everything pop culture related, anything that's happening in the news, politics, whatever I want to talk about that's going on in the world. We talk about in Chalaki News, alright? Now I want to give a shout out to one special lady. I'm going to give a shout out a little later on as well. And my first shout out is to my girl Stephanie McNeil for naming the person who I just could not remember, who I was talking about in last Chalaki News. I wanted to know who hosted this year's BET Awards, 2017 BET Awards. And I just couldn't think of it at the time, whatever I was talking about. And it was Leslie Jones. Stephanie McNeil got it right. So, thank you, Leslie. I'm sorry. Thank you, Stephanie and Leslie. Yes! Love her. Okay. So, who do we want to start off right now? Let's see. Look. Phaedra Parks announced her contract with Wilhelmina Models. Talks G-strings and funerals. I guess Wilhelmina Models just take everybody. I know I ain't mad at Phaedra. Hell, she ain't did this shit to me. Hell, she did that shit to me that she did to Candy. You know, she wouldn't. I don't know when Mr. President and the Prince would be right now. Because they would have them on. And mama be gone. No, but, really, Phaedra? When have you ever expressed an interest in modeling? Now, mind you, Phaedra do look good now. Phaedra been looking real good lately. She have. I'm gonna give it to her. Phaedra been looking real good, but you too damn short to be a model, to be a editorial model, to be a runway model. You too short. Phaedra's only like 5'2", 5'1". No, sis, don't you got to be at least 5'8", maybe 5'7" on a good day? No. I mean, she's serving looks now. She's serving Instagram looks, Angel Brinks looks. She's giving Escape a run for their money. She's serving. But she's too short. And she thick up. They don't like them thick on the runway. On certain runways, they like them thick. Like Rip the Runway on BET, Urban. But yeah, I mean, she looks good. I think she looks great. But to be a top model at this point, no. No. Somebody, let's start a petition to get Phaedra her job back. Can we please? Let's just get Phaedra her job back. Okay, congratulations is in order to Prince Harry. He married this young lady right here. Shouts out to Prince Harry. And she's carbon age. What is it? Is she black? I believe she's mixed. But shouts out to Prince Harry for going against the grain, going against the norm, marrying for love, and shouts out to her. And it's the White House finna get not the White House, the kingdom, the council is finna get real crunk up in there. She invite Urkel Earl them, and he start cooking out. It's finna get real crunk. It's finna get busy over there in England. So shouts out to you, sis. Get your money, ho. Do what you got to do. Live life and live love. How about that? Be in love, darling. I don't blame you, child. Get them hairy checks. Because these men out here, these colored men, they trying it. They've been trying it for a long time. So why can't sisters go out there and do the same damn thing? Do you and live your life. I don't judge nobody. I love everybody. I don't give a damn. I got mixed people in my family. As long as you don't forget who you are and where you came from, and as long as you love everybody, including your own race, then I'm cool on it. My biggest musical inspiration is mixed, and that's Mariah Carey. So, I mean, hell, just do, as long as You love everybody, treat everybody the same, no self-hate going on, none of that issues, and I'm good. I'm cool with it. But see, a lot of times it's a self-hate issue that I feel that it is with certain individuals, not with everybody. I don't think in this situation or in general, but with some people it is, and you can definitely tell. When a lot of these black men go out and date these, women who aren't black or whatever, then they start talking shit about black women. Oh, I don't like black women. I don't like dark-skinned women. Good hair babies and all this other kind of mess. It's just like, come on now. Stop. Let me see. Hold on for a second, y'all. Oh shit. Have to turn that on nasty fan off. It's getting hot up in her like Nelly. Okay, so anyway, with all that said, congratulations is in order to the couple. She's beautiful. She looks like Paula Patton, don't she? Robin Thicke wife. A little Paula-ish. Okay. So moving on from that, what else we want to talk about? So Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson, they are rekindling something. Some kind of mess that's going on with them. Janet, she is divorced. I think she's officially divorced. Maybe not. From her man, who she got the baby by. That Prince, who was over there making her, wrap up in them mommy clothes. And she was hot as hell in them clothes. And she got sick of that. And, over there, in his country, it don't mean nothing that she's a world-renowned superstar. They don't give a shit about Janet Jackson. They don't know, they don't give a shit about the Jacksons. Over there, she's just a woman, and she's a colored woman, a black woman, and, wrap up like everybody else. And she got tired of that. I don't blame her. It's hot as hell over there. I'm gonna need to restock. I think I'm gonna become a bartender. Anyway. So, yeah, her and Jermaine was together a long time. I thought it was kind of shady that when her and Jermaine Dupri was together, they were still together about like 2005, but Jermaine Dupri was working on The Emancipation of Mimi for Mariah Carey, and she had a big hit with that album, but he couldn't get Janet Jackson no hits back then. But you got this other woman a hit album and hit singles, but you couldn't get your woman a hit album and hit singles at the time. I thought that was a little... Like, is you giving all your best material to Mariah or what? Everybody knows I love Mariah, but I'm just saying, that's shady. That's your woman. You're supposed to protect her and be there for her. I'm just saying, but, hopefully Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson don't end up back in a relationship, because that's not what I want, per se. I just don't think they need to get back together. He's a tree frog, and he didn't appreciate her ass when they was together. And so... why now? Apparently he allegedly cheated on her with the stripper. What's her name? I done told y'all. As much as I love my people, black men, black women, everybody, you just get sick of shit. Just expand your mind sometime. Expand your mind. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. And speaking of giving other women, better projects and stuff. So they say that Vincent Herbert of Tamar and Vince, darling, Tamar's husband, but they're going through a divorce now. But Vince is managing not only Remy Ma, she better not be bleaching her skin. I'm a slapper. Remy, you better not be bleaching your skin. That's all I'm gonna say. But apparently Vince is managing Remy Ma and Escape. Y'all know I recently went to the Escape concert. Got my entire life. Yes! I love them. All we need is some understanding. But we don't understand this, Vince. Braxton Family Values was started, let's be honest, Braxton Family Values was the foundation for Tamar Braxton to introduce Tamar Braxton into the world, basically, to launch her solo career, and it worked. but it didn't work as good as they thought it would. I'm sure. And I remember watching a show, and she's saying, Tamar, she's saying that, who told y'all that? I wish somebody would have told me that Velcro was bad. Vince and Tamar called each other Velcro. They were stuck together, always together on everything, worked together on every single project, and that shit got old. I don't know why she thought it wouldn't. You have to have your own separate lives outside of your spouse. At some point, it's all goody-goody and lovely in the beginning, but eventually you're going to get sick of their ass, going to bed with them. Y'all use the same bathroom, y'all eat the same food, y'all stay in the same house, y'all go to work together. Like, you ain't even got no break from him at work. He's the executive producer on your family show, Braxton Family Values, about you and your sisters. Why is he in charge of it? Why was he an executive producer on The Real? As if he created The Real or something. No. His wife is just one of the hosts of The Real. What do you have to do with The Real, sir? I remember watching Braxton Family Values, and the sisters had an issue with it, but they was trying to bring the Braxtons to Broadway or something, talk about the girls in the group and the solo deals and all that, because they all started off as a group, including Tony. And I remember Tamar talking to Tawanda them about it, and they was just like, no to the deal. I mean, we appreciate it, but no, because Vincent's name is on it. Why is Vincent Herbert in charge of a story about you and your sisters? That's your family. Why ain't the sisters in charge of it? And yourself included, obviously, and the mom and the daddy. Vince wasn't there way back when y'all was started off doo-wopping, popping for Tony. 1, 2. I can't slap with this. I can't snap with my left hand. I have to slap with my right hand. 1, 2. So yeah, let's say Vincent is managing Escape, and I don't see that going well neither. Tiny and Tamar are friends now, which is great, but it's not gonna work. But we wish everybody the best as usual. Okay. So what else is going on, child? I forgot to even mention this, but Jocelyn Hernandez had put out a diss track about Cardi B. I ain't even bothered to listen to the trash. I heard a snippet of it, but I ain't even. Jocelyn, you shouldn't open your mouth. You burned your bridges on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Mona, and I doubt if she let your ass back in there. I don't know who tried. I don't know who boosted her head up to do this track, but they needed to stop because she was an awful rapper before Cardi B even came out. Before Cardi B even came on Love and Hip Hop New York. Like I said, we wish everybody the best, but stop it. Apologize. Get on bended knee, like Boys to Men, and apologize to Mona and VH1 and Viacom and everything else. Okay, to get your job back. Because I could be wrong, and hopefully you do end up doing great things, but I could be wrong when I say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You, Jocelyn Hernandez, you will never make as much money as you will on your own show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You will never make as much money outside of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that you do on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and that's just my opinion. Okay. Moving on from that, darling. What else is going on, child? We got Malia Obama, child. Malia Obama, Malia MaryJane, Malia, weed, Malia, what they call it? Shit. Malia Jamaican. Malia Obama, child. They said she was smoking weed in the mirror on Instagram. I saw the little video. I was just like, what is going on with Malia Obama? She's 19. She's in college. She's privileged. She never had to pick up the old trash on the side of the road. I don't think she handed out plates at the soup kitchen. I don't know. I heard she had a job at McDonald's, but Secret Service is right there, so it's not like, somebody could, pull her hair and run and get away with it. I don't know. But, I don't, I heard some people saying racial comments. People have been making racial comments about the Obamas ever since they came into the White House. So this is what they do. when somebody black is of power and come into power or come into any kind of high level position. And so it's unfortunate, you know. It's probably many people around her in college that just want to be her friend just because she Obama's daughter, and you know, just to sitting there filming her the whole time, making fun of her, posting it online, you know, calling her drunks and sluts, you know, just trying to embarrass her and embarrass the family name. So it must be a lot of pressure on her having to deal with that, being in the public eye, because most 19-year-olds that I know already got kids. Been fucking and sucking for years. You know, weed, cigarettes. Started drinking alcohol way before they hit 21. You know, this just 21. Voice went out a little bit, but yeah. I mean, that's the 19-year-olds I know. Hell, I got cousins who's 11, 12, and 13 and bad as hell. Just disrespectful, curse, taking pictures online, sending them to people, nude pictures. Trying my best to help raise them right, but dear God in heaven, I don't want no kids. I can't take it. It's an expense and it's a nerve that you're gonna work. And I done brought you here and you gonna disrespect me. I'm putting your ass up for adoption. I'm not putting up with that. Nope. Why? For I done got you here. Figure it out. Do the rest. Oh, this generation though, it's just so much more. And social media is a blessing and a curse. But anyway, I just want to hug Malia Obama. She gonna be all right. She's just 19, y'all. She's been stuck in that White House. Her life has been up under the microscope for so long. She just wants to live and be free and just do what she wants to do. But she'll never actually be free, you know. But just let her think that she's free. Stop filming the girl. Just let her have fun. As long as she ain't screwing in public or doing something crazy, you know. Hey, it's just a little weed. When have somebody ever killed somebody over a little weed? It's just weed. Now she shouldn't be. She should do it. I think that she should do it in the confines of her own home, than out in public, outside somewhere where people can film her. But I mean, come on, y'all. Just stop and stop posting every damn thing online. Leave the girl alone. Let her live her life a little bit. She's fine. She has a good head on her shoulders. She's good. She's just living life. She's in college, child. Like I say, most folks done had kids before they even. Most folks I know done had kids before they even got to college. So whatever. If they even want to go to college, if they even applied. Okay. So what else we want to talk about, y'all? This is the creepy section of the show. Matt Lawyer, child. Matt Lawyer. He's a journalist, I believe. He's a host of the Today Show or whatever. He's been there for 23 years. He has a $25 million check that comes in, I guess every week, every 2 weeks or something. This is where all this money going. This is where all our hard working money going for us common folk is going to these folks on TV. I'll be damned. $25 million a check. What do you do with that? After you done helped your family out, helped the world out, charity. Got you a nice house, got you cars, you know, got you a TV in the bathroom and all that, and when the water come on, you know, you ain't even got to touch nothing. You just, hey Chase, you just put your water up under there, put your hands up under there, and get to working and get the sun up. What do you do with that kind of money? I don't know. You should just invest it and save it. I'd be a plum fool. But anyway, yeah. So. He apparently a girl came out and said that she was sexually assaulted by him, and then him and Bill Cosby and the Hollywood man, I forgot his name, who allegedly touched Lupita and many women in Hollywood. I forgot his name. Y'all tell me his name and I'll give y'all a shout out next week's Chalaki News. Or next time Chalaki News. It might not be in a week, whenever it is. But yeah, it's just awful. Some of these men in power, I tell you, they are the devil, a lot of them, and it's just so disgusting to even. And half of these men come from good households, 2-parent households, didn't have to want for nothing, Didn't have to worry about how we gonna pay our bill this month. They finna cut the lights off. You know, such and such ain't paid the water bill, whatever. You never had to worry about nothing like that. Is this the check? Is this the month? Is the stamps finna come, or do we got, is this a full month? Do we got 3 weeks in this month or 2 weeks? Because we might have to go a week without, eating anything because the stamps ain't came. They ain't got to deal with none of that. So it's just amazing to me, all these men with power and how they handle it and how they deal with it. It's just sad and tragic, child. But God bless the victim, the lady who said that, she was touched and all that by Matt Lawyer, and they all was his co-workers said we love him and yada to the yada, and we didn't know, and it's sad. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Now I want to give my second shout out of the day to my girl Taiwan Bivens, Taiwan Car Bivens, Taiwan Car Bivens, Matt's lady. Whatever it is, she has many names. We love her. She sent this next story to me that I'm going to talk about. Now remember, you guys, anything that I talk about in Chalaki News, of course you can always comment up underneath and we can talk about it. But also, anything that you guys want me to talk about, just let me know and I'll talk about it in the next Chalaki News. Let's just do it. Okay, and this is about who this about? This is about Ralph Shortley, former Oklahoma state senator. Yes. And he admits to child sex trafficking while in office. It says that former Oklahoma state senator Ralph Shortley has reached a plea deal with federal prosecutors months after investigators uncovered a secret life that they say involved child pornography and rendezvous with a 17-year-old boy he had met through Craigslist personal ads. Shortley is a Republican who resigned last spring. That's that Malibu. Who resigned last spring with allegations that he had solicited sex from the teen. Will plead guilty to a child sex trafficking charge. His attorney, Ed Blau, said prosecutors will drop the 3 child pornographic charges as part of the plea deal. After looking at all the evidence and case law and statutes and everything else, we just felt that this would give him the best opportunity to come out with the best outcome possible. Blau told the Washington Post it would have been an extraordinarily difficult case to win. Had Shortley gone to trial and lost, he would have been looking at a 30-year prison sentence at the very least, Blau said. The sex trafficking charge is punishable by at least 10 years in prison. Federal law requires defendants to serve at least 75% of their sentence. In Shorty's case, that would be 8.5 years, but a judge will ultimately decide on what his sentence would be. I'm not reading all of this. It's a lot to read. Let's see. Shortley was charged with engaging in child prostitution, transporting a minor for prostitution, and engaging in prostitution within 1,000 feet of a church. The church house. You bastard. The model was near First Christian Church. Those charges was dismissed in September when state officials turned over the case to federal prosecutors. Shorty was indicted in federal court on child pornography and sex trafficking charges that same month. Just trash. Just absolute trash. What else? It says that he's still married to his wife. She has a little self-esteem. And they have 4 children. God bless those children. It says Shortley was an early supporter of President Trump. Of course he is known for his strong stance against illegal immigration and gun control. He also routinely voted in favor of bills targeting members of the LGBT community. Fuck you, ho. Okay, I'm done with his ass. So he's just all around trash, pretty much. Stokely, and let's see. Hopefully y'all can hear this.
Well, Paul and Jess, just a little bit earlier this evening, more police released this body camera video. In it, you can see and hear police ask the now disgraced former state senator, "What are you doing in a motel room with an underage boy?"
Yeah, because you have a juvenile in your hotel room.
March 9th, 2017, more police at the motel room door of former state senator Ralph Shorty.
Come out before you get me worried. Show me your hands.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. You're kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we do. He's 17.
Shorty tells the officers that he was just helping the teen as a mentor.
We were just hanging out and talking about life and stuff. And then couldn't graduate high school and just trying to help him get his life off the track.
He tells officers that the juvenile is the one who brought the marijuana to the motel.
Getting high with a young kid, whatever, is a bad idea.
But just weeks before this body camera video, Ralph Shorty told me this about doing drugs.
You should not be doing them in front of minor children.
Shorty admits to driving the teen to the motel and chatting with him under a fake name.
Yeah, you can shut the door. You're good. We're done.
Now, Shorty was not taken into custody. He was not arrested that night. But this motel incident led to a lengthy investigation, and ultimately, Shorty pleaded guilty to child sex trafficking just last week. Reporting live here at the Moore Police Department, Abigail Ogle, KOCO 5 News.
You don't believe in smoking in front of kids, but you smoking in front of child? When I tell you I can't, the hypocrisy of it all. Oh, God. I just hope when this world blows up that I go to heaven. That's all I hope for. Some of these folks ain't gonna make it. Awful, terrible. Harry Weinstein, I think that was his name. The guy from earlier. Who I was talking about. When I was talking about Bill Cosby, Harry Weinstein, Matt Lawyer, the Stokely person, Stokey, whatever. Let's just put them all somewhere. And then I'm still having a little hope for Bill Cosby. You know, because all that stress and if Bill Cosby actually did do this, I don't think everybody lied, so we just gonna go ahead and say he did it. But I mean, that's the pudding, man. He created Fat Albert. I used to wear Fat Albert clothes. Did y'all ever used to wear Fat Albert clothes? It's so sad when people that you look up to is this goes down. It really is. But y'all, that's all I want to say for Chalaki News. It's just some sad shit. Let's just protect our kids, teach them right, teach them the way of the world today. Teach our young girls to be like, no, don't be hugging that man. And it's alright for nobody to ever touch you. And, you know, just not to settle. Just because you want a job, just because you want money, just because you want this fame or whatever, to just settle for anything. And, okay, I'm going to sleep with him, whatever, because I'm going to get this position. No, wench. No, that's not the way that you do things. But see, we have this mindset these days that, you know, some people will do anything to get where they are. Backstab, screw, fight, kill, whatever. For money and for fame and for a position. It's so sad. Like this video if you got morals and shit, you know. I just can't. All this is alleged, by the way. Don't be coming after me because I ain't got no money. As I say every review. Allegedly. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chasing... Okay. Malibu. Chase Coconut Rum. Chase King was here on Facebook and all that good stuff. All my social media moments will always be in the bottom bar below, as well as all these stories that I talked about will be in the bottom bar below, so y'all can click on it and watch it at your own time. Now I'm going to have to fill my glass up a little bit more so I can really slur my words a lot more, because I kind of like that feeling of, you know, because you don't give a fuck about nothing, you know. Alright, stay tuned.